Everybody doing? Welcome back to Ass Hat Podcast on YouTube. I know, podcast on YouTube, but hey, stick with the name that's known. What we got here, this is the At Games Portable Genesis. Now, this is a couple years old. You'll be seeing these in stores for quite a few years now. This one I got 3 or 4 years ago. And what it is a little bit portable Genesis system. Comes with a bunch of built-in games. You got volume control, SD memory card slot, earphone port, or you can plug in a cord to hook up to your TV. It charges on a micro SD. No, that's the earphone port. That's to hook it up to the TV. Power, the 6 buttons, start and pause, and menu. So let's turn this sumbitch on. I'm gonna turn the sound up. The sound is not the best on this thing. I'm warning you. It's running an emulator. You see that at Games. And then we got our list of games. We got shit like Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Arrow Flash, Bonanza Brothers, Chalk and Columns, Comic Zone Crackdown. Let's just do Golden Axe. Show Golden Axe on here. Takes a second to boot. Like it's running a Genesis emulator on it. It's licensed. It's a Firecore emulator. I don't know where you can hear that. It don't sound perfect, but it's not horrible. Get in on the screen. Oh, shit, I used the magic too quick. Now, it runs all the games built into on it pretty good, but here's the reason why I like it. Let me go back here. And they didn't advertise as much back then, but you go to the SD card slot. Give it a second. And basically, you could take, it runs 80 to 90% of the Genesis games out there. You get the Genesis ROMs from wherever you get ROMs from, say 3 Ninjas. The only drawback to this is if it's a game that saves, you can't do that. Like if you're going to play Phantasy Star on this motherfucker, you're going to have to play it all the way through, you know, shit like that. But besides that, it works just like a regular Genesis. So let's see. I'll pick something. X-Men. Hit start, it loads the game up. And that was visually, that slot was on there for At Games where you could load games from their website. Look. Now this game, of course, you know, this is one where you're not going to be able to beat it because you got to have a reset button. But let's see, you set that to go back. I did a written review of this a few years ago when I got it. And this thing travels. I got a book bag that goes with me everywhere. This thing travels with me everywhere because you never know when you got a little time to kill plus some bitch. It's tiny. I mean, look how small this is. This is about the old flip phones. And I'm one of the people's phones. When you open it, it's about the, you know, like that. The screen's decent. The sound is not the best, but hey, you know. Let's see. I even got the games on here that are already on here. I never went through and deleted shit. I just went like, okay, well, let's see. Oh, here we go. Asterix, which is if I remember, a European release. But most of the games, a few of them won't work. Like Virtual Racing's not going to work on this. They needed that special chip. And there's a few that just won't boot. But for the price, I mean, I know these things are normally $35 to $40. You wait, you will catch them at Walgreens or Dollar General for about half off. And I'll be honest, the sound is a lot better on the headphones than it is on here, but neat little portable systems to go back to though. And they've got other ones like this. At Games put on Atari one. It's Atari 2600. Runs most of the ROMs off the thing, got a bunch built in. And it also, people have taken the games that wouldn't run at the Atari Age forums, which I love the Atari Age forums. That's probably, for classic video game forums, you know, dedicated to one system or company, that's the one I go to the most. That's some of the nicest people. They all want to help you out. It ain't like some other forums I've been to where there's this kind of mentality of, oh, I got a bigger collection or I own a stadium events or a little Samps or something like that. I'm better than you. You don't get that at Atari Age. I mean, it's really, really good form. But it's also an older crowd, too. I think that's a big part of it. It's a lot of people my age, I mean, think about it. Even though the Atari was still made up until, what, 90? It pretty much died in 85. Crash happened in 83, 84. 85, the Nintendo was getting out there. 85, 86, so, you know, people, you know, you had to have been born at least 80 to really remember the Atari at its peak. Yeah, great little system. Let's see. There's some quick list of the games. There's some really good games on here. They're included, and then, of course, you know, with the... All right, perfect example. Check this out. Fucking Virtua Fighter 2 on the Genesis. And it ain't great. But yeah, that's it. Neat little system. The charge on it, probably takes, if you have it turned off charging, which is about the only way to really charge. If you have it turned on playing it, don't charge worth of shit. Usually about an hour to charge, and I've gotten 12, 13 hours out of a charge, so decent little portable system. Easy to replace the battery. I've had this one quite a few years, never had to replace the battery. Now, it will, even if it's turned off, you're not playing it, the battery will slowly lose juice. But, you know, standard micro USB to charge it. Well, the fat USB. I hope everybody enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And the reason why I did this was I'm seeing these in stores again. So yeah, if you're looking for Christmas ideas, you got somebody on your Christmas list that is into older gaming, like 16-bit era. This is a good one. Now, you have to get an SD card, which I have. You have to find the ROM. So even without it, it's a decent little system. You add that in, it becomes a really cool little system. Well, hope everybody enjoyed that. And if you did, remember, thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.